They desperately need a basket.
And he gets it to go.
Great interplay there between those two teammates.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball, leading by 5. Last time these two teams came together was also in this building. They were able to win it for the home fans.
Yeah, and it seemed like the difference in that game, guys, was the defensive effort. They forced a lot of turnovers, and that allowed them to get out and get some easy looks in transition.
Here's Williams. Jason Terry picking up that last basket. He got right to the cup using that screen.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, I think that could really set things up well the rest of the game. Pound the ball inside and let your perimeter players play off your bigs.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Yeah, they gave away a lot of points at the free throw line in that game. Maybe it was being on the road, maybe they were just out of sync, but something had them rattled.
Steve, I don't know if it was the biggest reason for that loss, but clearly the misses from the stripe had an impact.
A different look for Dallas. Brendan Haywood, he's checked in for Chandler. Stojakovic comes in for Sean Marion. And Z subbed in for Clutch. Now here's Bobois. He kicks it to Haywood. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Here's where Toronto sits right now in the league rankings. Second in free throw percentage. Third in fewest turnovers per game. And they also show up as a team in the top 5 in scoring. Boy, this team is balanced and versatile offensively.
Yeah, I'm so impressed with a lot of aspects of their game, but particularly the free throw shooting that you talked about, Clark. This is a club that gets to the line. They're focused, obviously concentrate well. And I talked to the coach earlier. He mentioned how much they practice free throws each and every day, and it's obviously paid off.
Calderon with it. Guarded now by Jason Terry. Clock at 6. Kicks it to Johnson. Toronto needs to get off his shot from outside the arc. Calderon, no good.
Coach Rick Carlisle is really a competitive guy. He's hardworking, brings a razor-sharp intensity to the job. A former NBA player himself, but he's not what you would call a player's coach. At least he doesn't fit that description as we've become accustomed to hearing it applied. He's not buddy-buddy with his guys. He is clearly all business.
Here's Bobois, following the score by Lou Williams. Fires the 3. Dallas again missing. Raptors trail by 5. And here's Calderon, averaging 9 points per contest. Johnson with a screen on Terry. It's Williams with the drive. Good work defensively by Terry.
And Steve, when you played, was that important really to have a coach who really connected with players on the floor, or was it all about business?
No, I think it's important to connect with your players on a personal level. You need to get to know them, and they need to get to know you. There's got to be a healthy amount of trust for the relationships to work.
Here's Williams, the Mavericks making the shot. Williams has a screen for Johnson. Calderon has the open look. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Calderon's got 7.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Now here's Bobois, looking for his first basket still in this one. Nowitzki inside. The dish to Haywood. Nowitzki kicks to Stojakovic. Hits it from three-point range. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Well, he looks like he wants to toy around with some of their sets and matchups here.
You know, I don't think you can afford to go through a whole game doing the same thing over and over, and you have to be able to adjust on the fly, just like he's doing here.
Sean Marion is checked in for the Mavericks. Barea comes in for Z. A new group in now for the Raptors. Tyler Hansbrough is checked in for Johnson. DeRozan comes in for James Johnson. Ross is checked in for Williams. And it's Vasquez in for Jose Calderon. Mavericks leading by 7. We'll go to Dorisburg, who spoke with head coach Dwayne Casey. What's the news, Doris?
He talked a little bit about their defensive mindset, saying essentially that they're willing to sacrifice a little bit of space on the interior if it allows them to stay tight on their outside shooters. He said, listen, it's no secret they like to attack you from long range. That's what we're looking to stop tonight.
Thank you, Doris. Devising a strategy, Clark, to take away that three-point shot.
Yeah, I think it's an important part of your defensive game plan because teams nowadays are just too good to not defend them from behind the three-point line. Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Barea dishes to Haywood. As they close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the East is stacking up. Take a look at the Hawks. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there. And, of course, Toronto, 3 spots below.
You know, right now for the Raptors, they've clearly put themselves right in the middle of the playoff picture.
Yeah, they're about where I thought they'd be at this point. But the fun part is seeing what they're able to do come playoff time. You know, it's going to be an uphill battle, but I think one that they're looking forward to.
Here is Barea, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Barea, the pass to Terry. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be. Tyler Hansbrough, known as Psycho T back at North Carolina, big-time banger, seeks contact offensively, draws a lot of fouls, too.
And the Raptors with the ball, trailing here by 8. There's a screen by Hansbrough. Vasquez kicks to Ross. Looks for Bargnani, gets it to him. This is his first free throw of the game. And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. 1:21 left in the first quarter. Here is Barea, guarded by Vasquez. Kicks it out to Terry. He feeds it to Brewer. Here's Barea. On the wing, Marion. Hansbrough defending. Marion, a screen on Ross. Terry kicks to Marion. Stolen by Bargnani. Vasquez with it, guarded now by Jason Terry. And that's good from Bargnani on the assist by Vasquez. Bargnani's got 7 points in the game. Terry outside. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
The Mavericks shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Yeah, it's been an average year at the line for them so far this year, shooting about 75%.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year, but just a tad worse, so not too bad.
Tyson Chandler, who's checked in for Brendan Haywood. And the Raptors also making a change. Johnson's checked in. Here is Barea. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Terry outside. Barea dishes to Chandler. Terry in the corner. Shoots. And he gets it to go from the corner. Terry's got 7.
Everybody on the floor is hot. Incredible stuff here in the early stages.
Tell you what,
the offense coming free.
Wednesday, April 1st, DeAndre Jordan and the Los Angeles Clippers take on LaMarcus Aldridge and the Portland Trailblazers.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Now the key has been the rebounding department. This club dominating the paint area. And if this continues, they'll be in great shape.
Well, they've done two things. They've limited second chances, and they've been able to flex their muscle down low.
Dirk and Chandler up front. Clutch out there with Caron Butler, and it's Brewer in at the small forward. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Here's Chandler. He's good with the little jumper in close. Chandler's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Mavs. Raptors trail by 8. And there's the pass to DeRozan. He kicks to Vasquez. Pass to Hansbrough. Uncovered. The shot's good. Vasquez making the play. Vasquez has got 5 assists in the game. Kidd attacking. He dishes it to Nowitzki. Chandler kicks to Butler. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Passes it to Nowitzki. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Nowitzki's got 6 points.
I'm sure they're satisfied with that possession, guys. Very nice shot that time.
Vasquez with it. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Johnson, the pass to DeRozan. Johnson down low. He's working on Nowitzki.
Nice rebound in traffic, and that's his job.
Shoots the 3. They get it back. Raptors trail by 8. Vasquez with it. He's picked up by Kidd. Butler with the steal. And now in transition is Brewer. Here we go. Kidd dishes to Brewer. Here's Nowitzki. Cashes in for a double-digit lead. Nowitzki's got 8 points.
Well, it's kind of been the story here today, hasn't it, Clark?
Now here's Vasquez. Hansbrough a screen on Kidd. Vasquez kicks to Hansbrough. Dishes it to DeRozan. Hansbrough setting the pick for DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Great move to the hoop, and I love the finger roll finish.
And the Mavericks call time here.
DeMar DeRozan is starting to piece it together. I mean, we see him upping his scoring average. He's shooting it better. He's passing the ball with more confidence. He's becoming more efficient. You know, after a big extension from the Raptors, I think they've got to be pleased with his progress.
Nowitzki against Johnson. Second chance shot. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Nowitzki's got the lead up to 10 now for the Mavs. For Toronto, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And guys, when you look at DeRozan, where can he take the next step?
Well, he has the physical tools to be an elite perimeter defender. He's made strides, definitely, but he has the potential, I think, to be even better than what he is right now.
And Chandler throws it down.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover, and an easy bucket the other way in transition.
And if we see a few more of them, this game could be in danger of getting out of hand.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. So we'll see DeMar DeRozan go to the line here. It's on Tyson Chandler. Clutch, he's checked in for Dallas. And the Raptors also making a change. Bargnani is checked in for James Johnson. Kidd passes to Butler. A 3-ball. Shot, no good. And Toronto will come the other way. Outside Williams. Nowitzki against Johnson. Good work defensively by Nowitzki.
They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
And I'll tell you what, they've turned a lot of those rebounds into points at the other end.
Raptors trail by 10. Over in the corner, Williams. Williams double team. Calderon kicks to DeRozan. Now the feed to Johnson. Chandler with the block. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Mavericks making a switch here. Haywood's checked in.
Substitution for Mavericks.
Shot clock at 3. Johnson with a screen on Stojakovic. And Dirk Nowitzki gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul.